David Hovey is no stranger to green building techniques. The world-renowned architect has been incorporating them into his projects for years. One of his newest condo developments, Optima Camelview Village, contains 23 acres of gardens on just 14 acres of land. Plants, trees, shrubs, and vines cover terraces and rooftops throughout the property, making it a true oasis in the desert. David, thanks for having us here today.
Good to be here.
Now, David, you have two large-scale condominium projects here in the Valley that incorporate the green roof technology. I want to know what inspired you to come up with this concept.
Well, in both projects, we were seeking an indoor-outdoor relationship because of the Arizona climate, and to give people a chance to have a private outdoor space. In Camelview, every single residence, all 750, have private outdoor roof terraces, some as large as 2,000 to 3,000 square feet. In Biltmore, many of the homeowners have private outdoor terraces, and then we have one large common space at the top of the 18-story building, which includes a swimming pool and large shade trees, ground cover, and shrubs. So I think green roof systems are particularly beneficial in the Arizona climate, as opposed to a winter climate where you can't use the outdoor space with the cold temperatures.
Now, you had to do some research on what types of plants, the soil, that kind of stuff?
Well, we did very extensively because we were concerned about the heat in the summer. So we built 12 test beds at a local nursery, very large, 12 feet by 12 feet, containing various soil types, various water systems, and then we tried many, many different types of plants. And we observed them over a 12-month period, and then selected what exactly we would use, for example, for the Camelview project. The Camelview project is particularly complex because the building varies in height from 2 stories to 7 stories. And the design is such that there's a lot of different kinds of courtyard spaces and shaded spaces, and then spaces that are exposed to the sun, so that different kinds of plants are required in different kinds of locations. Some work great with sun all day, and others, don't work at all in that kind of a location. So as the building was being built, we took light meter readings, and then we planted the appropriate plant based on the shade quality or the light quality that was required.
How did you prepare the roofs themselves to support this?
Well, the basic system is we always tried to have at least a minimum of 6 inches of soil, and sometimes the soil is as much as 2 feet. And we have a concrete roof deck. Over that, we have a liquid waterproofing membrane. Over that, we have a drainage mat so that the water is distributed to the vertical drains inside the building. Then we have a protection fabric, and then the soil, and then each plant has a individual watering system that is all computerized and varies depending on the temperatures and the time of the year. So the winter watering is quite different than the summer.
So you have a drip system, and yeah, it can be reprogrammed seasonally as needed.
Yes.
What about maintenance, fertilizer?
The fertilizer is built right into the watering system. And as I said, the plant, the actual soil was selected after all of our test beds.
Now, how have having the green roofs helped with the owners? I mean, do they appreciate these? Has it been better with sales over a project that, say, doesn't have that?
Well, I think the sales have been spectacular, and I think everyone appreciates the beauty of adding green vegetation to concrete and steel. I, as an architect, favor as much landscaping as possible in any project, and I want my buildings to sort of disappear into the background.
Does it add to the cost that much to your?
It adds to the cost, but when you think of all of the benefits, I think it's a very small additional cost. First of all, there are the improved aesthetics of the project. Then, of course, it's estimated that the ambient temperature is lowered 10 to 12 degrees in the immediate area because of all of the plants. And then, of course, the plants are very good at converting carbon dioxide to oxygen. Also, in sudden storm conditions, all of the water, instead of being distributed directly to the underground storm system, it's filtered through the landscaping, and so it helps the city of Scottsdale's general sewer system and so forth. And then, of course, the roofing system is protected from ultraviolet rays by the landscaping. So huge benefits. I think the main benefit is just the enjoyment each homeowner receives from the affinity with nature and the fact that they're surrounded by flowers and color and green spaces.
I think it's easy for us to see that. This is a beautiful view. We're sitting here with the patio outside, and we're actually not at street level, are we?
We're at the second floor, and of course we have this even on the roofs of the buildings. So we've had an overwhelmingly positive reaction to the landscaping. People just love it, and actually we've had visitors from all over the world come to observe what we're doing. And I think it's really the future of architecture and multifamily residential design and so forth.
Well, David, we really appreciate you letting us come here and look at your project today.
It's my pleasure to be here, and thank you very much for all of the help you've given us with green roofs, especially on our Biltmore project.